Hey everyone, my name is Noble Absinthe, and welcome back to my Samurai Jack retrospective. Today we're on Season 3, Episode 9, or Episode 35, Jack and the Haunted House. Let's get started. This episode is one of the more celebrated ones in all of Samurai Jack, and as a fan of horror films, I actually find it impressive that Samurai Jack of all series can find a nice blend of jump scares, atmosphere, and subtlety. This episode revolves around Jack trying to return a plushie to a little girl he spotted in the dark woods. He then finds himself making his way to a Japanese home in southern Edo. At least I'm assuming that's where they are. This house is in disrepair, and as he makes his way through the house, he is overcome with visions of a family being viciously attacked by this thing. Eventually, the house starts morphing around Jack, sealing away all the exits and windows, and somehow he's enjoying a small talk with this family and drinking tea. The happy illusion collapses as they all start convulsing, and the entire story of this demon in the house is shown to us in a more comprehensive way through their jump scares. Jack fights this demon in his ink world, and to be honest, this fight is probably the best in the series. Visually speaking, it has a very minimalist style, but the subtleties throughout it are really powerful, like the flickering light effect and the Gaussian blur that's on Jack and everything that's around them, giving this a real vintage feel. It's also here we find that Jack is a Jedi. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to really ham fist that one in there. Anyway, Jack kills the thing because he's Jack, and the family unit is restored. We now end the story with a much brighter picture of that haunted house as day breaks. This is an episode where everything comes together at the end. It builds over the course of the episode, and unlike popular horror movies, the jump scares are actually conditioned into you early. Remember, jump scares aren't scary, they're just startling. The noise frightens you at a primal, ape-like level, and that's about it. So when you're conditioned to expect a jump scare, they don't become scary. Instead, they pique your interest. Combine that with the unique art style, and it really piques your interest. I felt like this episode really has all the right notes. It's got a great fight scene, atmosphere building, a mystery, and above all else, lore building. It's a tiny bit, but in this episode, the father figure references the tea they're drinking is from southern Edo.
Why, this is quite good.
Yes, it comes from the southern part of Edo.
Yes, I am familiar with Edo. My family and I spent our summers there.
Again, I'm a sucker for lore and character building, but ultimately I believe it's a classic episode and definitely in the upper tiers and echelons of the series. It's episodes like these that make me feel sorry for the newer generation. Kids need a little bit of horror mixed with subtlety. I mean, this episode ends with a restored, happy family unit. But you know, we can't have like serious cartoons anymore. What are you talking about? It's 2018. I could go on my soapbox about how modern cartoons are soulless, money-grubbing machines that insult the intelligence of the most impressionable age bracket. But I won't. I can make a video about that though. I'm just glad that I was born into a generation that had well-crafted works of art like this, made by people who wanted to tell a story. And this is an amazing episode, and like I said, definitely upper tier in Samurai Jack. It's got everything: atmosphere, horror, an amazing art style. It's got it all. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like the video, subscribe, comment. I do read all of them. Share it, and check out my Patreon if you're so inclined. All that good stuff. With that being said, have a good day.